we just have a massive Woj bomb. So we're this podcast is an NBA podcast, but we're Thunder fans at heart. And the Bulls just traded for Josh Giddey, Alex Caruso for
Oh
Josh
my
Giddey,
goodness.
a live Woj bomb reaction. So I don't even know what to say. I was holding it in for like a minute, but oh my goodness, what just happened there?
Don't
That's
worry,
fun.
this will be a draft
Guys,
podcast, but wow.
live reaction, guys.
That was quick. That's all I'm thinking. The NBA finals finished like a couple of nights ago. Um, wow, I would be mad if I was a Bulls fan. That's all I would say.
I honestly wouldn't.
Really?
Josh Giddey for Caruso. Caruso had one
Is
year
it
left
straight
on.
up?
Josh Giddey at least is a restricted free agent. Still has the upside. He was on a horrible fit with the Thunder. So, Tyler,
Hmm.
what do you think? Because this is semi-draft related since Giddey was drafted just 3 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, from a Thunder standpoint, I kind of love it where, and Caruso is one of the best defensive guards in the league, legit spot up 3-point shooter. Their perimeter defense just got immensely better. And we kind of saw how teams guarded and exploited Giddey all season, where like I'm a Timberwolves fan, and for so much of the season they would throw Rudy Gobert on Giddey and just dare him to shoot. And that allowed Gobert to just patrol the lane, really dominate the rim, be a really high level rebounder, and just be like, all right, if you're gonna knock down 5 threes in a game, cool, congrats, you did it. But we don't think you will. So from a Thunder standpoint, I think it makes a lot of sense. I'm really surprised the Bulls did this though, based on their kind of ownership mandate of just perpetually being a 7 through 10 seed and just trying to get a couple extra gate uh revenue games in the playoffs. I kind of like t just taking the swing. Um, but I did not have Chicago on my bingo card of where Josh Giddey could be headed.
Yeah, 100%. I think the probably something that excites me the most with this trade is just the fact that this clearly means that the Thunder are going to do a lot more this offseason because now there's a giant hole in their starting lineup and they have another hole in just like the forward position, along with the fact that they have like guys like Cason Wallace, Isaiah Joe, a bunch of like guys who are similarly sized to Alex Caruso, and now they're all on the same team. And speaking of our team, Alex just joined us, another Alex, our fellow German. How are you, Alex? We just found out the Woj bomb live and we paused all the draft stuff we were doing to kind of talk about this.
Yeah. First of all, this is one of the surprises. Honestly, like I never would have thought Alex Caruso for Josh Giddey is a thing. Like that's incredible. Like Thunder Legend comes back to OKC. Um, I mean, Caruso kn knows the Thunder from his OKC Blue days. Uh, he's fully made it since then. Ever since he joined the Lakers. After that. Um. And now he's back. Like you get an all defensive guard, and now I'm starting to wonder if you're able to get Alex Caruso, what happens to Lu Dort in OKC? Because you get an all defensive guard, and I'm pretty sure with your other all defensive guard you're having right now, is he going to do anything on this team now? Because you have Case Wallace, you have Lu Dort, you have Alex Caruso. Now the question is, who's probably gone? Maybe none of them is gone. Maybe another role player goes, but like I think cap wise, it makes sense to trade Ludort away. And I mean, there's a player in the draft I really like, Devin Carter, personally, to go back to like draft stuff. Um, who is really good at pretty much everything, especially offensively. I feel like he's definitely more capable than Lu Dort currently. Or Lu Dort is ever going to be offensively. Like he can really drive and play make and also finish at the rim, something that Lu Dort is arguably never going to be great at. So, what do you think about?
Tyler, let me buy in. This is the Thunder cycle with Ludor, okay? They're like This is the best defender I've ever seen in my entire life. Look at him lock up Luka Doncic and Brandon Ingram. Oh my God, let's trade him. It happens every time. It's happened for like the last 3 years.
But to be fair, this is the year where Lou Dort's stock is at an all-time high
Why not have
because
two amazing defenders, top five perimeter defenders in the league? Why wouldn't you want that?
Yep. I guess Tyler Metcalf, you can, I don't know why I said your full name. This is how like my brain is just all over the place.
Very formal.
Yeah, I know, right? You can settle this debate, I guess, since we have two totally different opinions on Lou Dort, and you're kind of neutral on this. So, what do you think?
I kind of lean towards Matt. Like, why not just get even better on defense? And I thought Lou Dort had an awesome year, and the way he's grown as a shooter has been super impressive. And you just kind of got like Lou Dort 1.5 in Alex Caruso. So whether Caruso ends up being a trade chip or he's the missing piece in their perimeter defense and just guaranteeing that they have an absolutely elite point of attack perimeter defender at all moments throughout a game, not bad. If they end up moving Lou Dort in a couple years, I think he still has like 3 years on his contract at like 15-ish million. So is that bargaining? It just gives them more flexibility in terms of roster construction, in terms of play style, in terms of lineups and, transactions. I just think it's a really good move. And it's someone they're bringing in someone with an incredibly high basketball IQ, really low maintenance, who's going to do all the dirty work and doesn't really have any glaring obvious holes in his game like we kind of saw from Giddey. So Giddey still has a ton of upside. I think it's a really interesting kind of long-term thinking move for the Bulls, but I think that's incredible value for the Thunder to get back, especially since it doesn't seem like they gave up any picks.
Yeah, exactly. Do you guys have any last takeaways? I guess Matt, Alex, even Tyler about this trade?
W for
W.
as three Thunder fans. I love this.
I think it's a win-win though. Like people
Oh,
are
of
underrating
course.
the Bulls aspect. Well, it's just us three right now, but I see a lot of people just jumping on Josh Giddey's trash, but he's gonna do good stuff with the Bulls. Like he's gonna be an MIP candidate, in my opinion, if the Bulls do
Yeah,
a couple more trades, obviously.
you. We
Um,
want to see him do well.
yes.